Ayo, Rostavi Dio. And we back in the mines. Specifically, Factoria. Whew. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Bit tired. But the good news, as I almost end up fucking myself. What the, oh. I was thinking like, oh no, I completely forgot what I was doing yesterday. I legitimately was like, what did I do last stream? And I was like, and then I remember, oh, we made some really big progress. In fact, I never thought we could do it, but we did. And I will say, did not happen because of me. Did not happen at all. But I think for this stream, the priority is going to be beginning to kind of clear out these nests that are going on. And definitely knocking out these big boys. But in order to do that, we're going to need to knock out these smaller guys as well. And then we'll go from there, you know. We'll do what we can. But the big thing for right now is the fact that we don't really have enough ammo. Which is less than great, to be honest. But we're going to head on back and use the train as an excuse to get down here faster. And then we'll load up our car, run back, and get more stuff. So the goal for today, is we want to do everything in our power, to the best of our ability, to make a lot of progress with as minimal amount of time spent as possible. Now, I didn't really care too much yesterday about the fact that we were kind of stifling ourselves with science and stuff, but the fact is that our old base is dying. We don't really have a lot of stuff left for it. So instead of kind of shooting ourselves in the foot and kind of slowing down research, since essentially everything is necessary, we're just going to go ahead and reconnect the blue science and just have that keep going. Because I think what I did was I just did that. So we were researching nuclear. We also have a lot of other things that we can do. So we're just going to get nuclear power and we'll go from there. But for right now, we need, especially at the moment, red magazines or red ammo. And the reason why is we're going to go bug hunting. So we don't really have anything too crazy. And the problem is I was thinking, well, what about a rocket launcher? A rocket launcher could be really good. Well, we don't have all the explosives for it. And I remember we were talking earlier, I believe the day, like yesterday or something, about like, okay, you know, we can make a tank and we can, you know, go ahead and go with the ammo, but the bugs are a little bit too strong and it's a little bit too dangerous and I don't want to risk it. But the good news is that despite all that, we're just going to have to do what we can here. Because right now, you know, we do have a pretty good amount of, you know, red ammo to knock out probably these guys, but I don't really know about anything else. So yeah, so I think what we'll do is, simply because of the fact that we're actually gonna be fighting a lot soon, I'm just gonna bite the bullet here and set up what essentially is a little siphon for us that will take all of our good stuff here, and any excess from the line will go into there. And obviously we have our output chest, because we're gonna need to start clearing out basically a buffer zone for us. If we don't have the area to protect ourselves from the bugs, then it doesn't matter what base we have. Hey Raspberry, what do you want? Why do you want to meow/bark, my guy? Oh, I don't want to. I was just thinking about, like, what is a funny thing that, like, I could do to incentivize people to click a single button? Because they don't, like, let's be real, right? Like, whenever you click the follow button, like, you don't really get anything out of it unless you like the streamer. So I'm like, well, okay, you know, if you like the streamer, you know, cool, I did my job, quote unquote, right? But at the same time, I was like, you know what? What if someone's just lurking around and they want to support a streamer, but they don't really, like, want to spend the time? They just want to, like, help a homie out, you know what I mean? And I was thinking, what's something really cringy or something really stupid/funny I can do that'll incentivize someone to, like, type in chat? Or not even type, just follow, right? Now, here's the thing, right? Now, I'm pretty smart about this. I said meow or bark because that means you have to choose. And if you don't, then you get both. But shh, don't tell anyone that's lurking that, okay? Because I'm not going to scam you. I'm not going to give you a meow or a bark. You know, I'm going to give you both, okay? You know? I asked for a service. You provided it to me, so I'm going to make sure that I, you know, scratch your back. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't know if you saw, but I reconnected the blue science because I figured, you know what? It's not really going to be worth our time to stifle science just because we're out of the resources. We're going to be really hurting for resources anyway because we don't have any more. So I was like, fuck it. I'll just reconnect it, and instead of, and kind of shoot ourselves in the foot a little bit with milliscience by essentially having more, like, a plant that does some red science into a chest. Because we're going to be spending a lot of time today just knocking out a bunch of, what do you call them? A bunch of nests. Not right now, though, because it's nighttime. But, yeah, so in terms of ore, we got 6,000 iron. Wow. And we've got 170,000 coal, 40k copper, and 52 stone. So we are very close to literally running out of everything. So it is very important that we start setting up essentially our lines. Focus on building the new base based on a bot grid. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but the one thing I do know that I need to do is I need to knock these guys out. These guys aren't really too much of an issue because we're going to run out of materials to actually make any pollution anyway. So I want to focus on knocking out these guys. Maybe that guy, I don't know. But there's 3.6 mil iron there. And some oil. But I don't want to be attacked because I don't want to spend the amount of time and effort that it's going to require to set up the base defenses. But to be honest with you, you know, I'm kind of in line with you as well. We're like, okay, if we set up the bot grid, then, you know, all we have to do is have a blueprint and then go from there. Place a couple of roboports and you will see what I mean with bot grid. Oh, wait, don't I have a roboport in my thing? Oh. What's the orange and green mean? Is there... I'm guessing orange is like power or range? I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting a little bit until we get another maybe half stack of ammo so that we can kind of go ahead and get crazy. Ah, that's fine. It's daytime. We might as well not burn sunlight while we're here. Let's have military be 3. Orange is logistic, green is construction. Oh, okay. So basically you want roboports to have a perfect overlay of orange. Okay. So we've got ammo. I was gonna say, like, maybe we could make, like, rockets, but I'm like, it's not really worth it. Orange connects to each other. Okay. Fuck. That's a tree. We're good. God. Can you tell that I've had a weird day? But yeah, so, this one is gonna be probably another long stream, like 2-3 hour stream, but, tomorrow is going to be like a very short one. Probably not Factoria, just hanging out and chatting and chilling. Because I got my desk. And it's going to take me a while for me to set it up. Because I don't just have to build the thing, right? Because it's a nice little standing desk that I got. Pretty nice, actually. Expensive, too. But, oh, I should probably kill them before they go for my base. But I'm going to need time tomorrow to deconstruct my current table, which is gigantic, and set up the second table. And then I have to take down all my monitors. I have to take off my, you know, all my audio equipment, and then I have to, you know, build it back up and then reset it. And it's like, So tomorrow's going to be a bit short, but that's okay. It'll also give me a chance to kind of relax because I've been getting, I've been able to maximize my stamina with streaming, which I really like. I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, you know, I know that there are certain things that my body does that my mind doesn't notice. Or like, oh, hey, you know, Raz, you need to take a chill pill. And thankfully, at the same time, needing to set up the table will also give me time to just hang out and relax. And then get right back into it. I'm going to take out this one just because we're probably going to want to set up that uranium at some point. And we don't really want to have a massive amount of these guys near it. Also, let me know if the audio is too wonky. I think it's fine, but... yeah, so... yeah, we gotta knock out this one too, because it's right next to the... nice! Let's see here. Okay, so we just need to knock out that one, and then we'll be fine. But ultimately, you know, the reason today's title is a little bit different is because I was like, I'll try out clickbait. Fuck it. Maybe I'll have a laugh or two. If I have a laugh because of it, it's worth it. Right. If nothing happens because of it, then I'll just cry. But, you know, it's okay. It's just my feelings. Okay. Don't have those. So many natives. Darn bugs. Anywho. So, oh, did you see that Okayu from the JP branch of Hololive is playing Factorio? I catched part of her VOD, and she was just, like, literally doing the tutorial, and I'm like, why would you do that? Like, why would you put yourself through that much effort to get nothing except, like, maybe limited knowledge? Oh, you rock. Anywho, how much is in that stone? 156? I don't know, bad. Time to go back home. But yeah, today's goal is very simple. We're probably not going to get a lot done in terms of research and stuff, but I do want to set up a little base perimeter for us and have... ow, tree. I want to have essentially a little bit of a breathing room for stuff. Have some time and some energy to... or invest some time and energy now to clear out some of the nests so that we can spend a little bit more time kind of turtling and going from there. And then by the time we finish off the enemy in the surrounding area, and then we, you know, set up all the iron manufacturing and copper manufacturing, all that, we'll be able to set up the base defenses and go crazy. So that is my hope. Now, what's unfortunate is I don't know where the train is, but I'm assuming it's probably... thank God, not here. Cool, it's there. Nice. So, let's Ikazo. See how this goes. Whew. But yeah, I mean, it's also going to be up to me whether or not I want to go for like 3 hours again or something like that. I may also make this one a shorter stream just to, I don't know, get a little bit of time. Because the last thing I want to do, right, is... one, burn out, or two, worse, kind of fall out of love with, sounded like Elmer Fudd there. I don't want to fall out of love with something because I'm simply doing it too much, right? Like, there's something to be said about why anime, like, only comes out once a week, or one episode per week. Because if all you do is watch anime, right, like, yeah, even if you love it, there's something about having the time and effort to be patient for the next episode. You get to kind of like sit there and linger about it and think about it and really get the opportunity to like let it sink in. Saw some other VTuber in Japan playing Factorio. Didn't click on it, but thought it was funny. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, I'm really scared of the Japanese people whenever they play like games like Factorio. Because like for some, I don't know if this is like something that's like everyone can see, but like whenever Japanese people play like Factorio or like StarCraft or something, they are like scary good at it. And like Koreans and stuff, like they just like they spawned with the like these type of game buff. They're just like so good. Binge watching is a thing, but you're the producer of the content, so you should be pacing yourself. Well, you know, yeah, I agree with you. Like, I was going to say, like, well, you know, technically speaking, but, like, no. Like, you're right. I should absolutely be pacing myself. And I haven't really been going overboard, like, let's be honest, right? It's not hard to go live, but it is hard to talk more than I normally do. Because, like, I actually really like having moments where I just kind of sit and just, like, not talk. But, like, as a streamer, like, especially if, like, where I'm at in my position, like, moments of silence are kind of killer. Because what if someone clicks on my stream and I'm just... Right, I lose that opportunity. Do I not have any box? Like, I lose that opportunity to, you know, captivate that person. So, I don't know. There's a, like, and the other thing is I'm not an experienced streamer, so I don't know, like, what the game is. Koreans have insane CPS, click per second, I'm guessing. Yeah, I remember when I used to play Dota. Thank God I don't do anymore. I think it's because I ran out of repair kits. I think that was why. Right? I have 17 construction left. Am I out of... Wait, maybe... My ears, I'm sorry. But yeah, sorry, I cut myself off there. But like, I'd love to like know what the right pacing is for everything. I think I'm fine now, but like, once I find the groove, everything will become much easier. Because even though technically all I'm doing is pressing, you know, start stream and going from there, you know, there is a lot of effort in terms of like, because I'm not like faking anything, because geez, I wouldn't imagine that, but like, I can't do that. But, you know, I am definitely like more energetic than I normally am, simply because like, whenever you're streaming, like everything is different. Like it's playing games are different, you know, the way you think is different. I don't know. It's really surreal. I don't like become a better person or a different person or anything. It's just that like it's so slight and subtle that like if you didn't say anything about it, you wouldn't be able to tell. Koreans in StarCraft slash Brood War, the dudes had CPSs of like 20, 30. Jesus. Well, I mean, when you get really good at something, right? Like, you get really good, you know. And if you're able to like train that muscle over and over and keep it strong, you know, instead of it being a skill that you have to like maintain, it becomes a part of you. Now, why the hell is it not repairing my... There it is. I don't know. I guess it was just glitched out for some reason. That was weird. Anyway, time to go and kill the nest. But yeah, I mean, like... Fuck. Yeah, that's about expected. That's actually kind of insane. Look at those kills. Wow. After 25, they were burned out and couldn't compete anymore. Most of the pros from back then think it should be banned for people under 20 to start playing those types of games. Well, I mean, it's addicting, right? Like, game addiction is real. You know, like, whoever tells you, like, oh, yeah, you know, you can't get addicted to video games or whatever. Like, no, you can get addicted to anything. That's what people don't tell you. Like, literally anything in this world you can get addicted to. And if you're really good at something, too, like, you can also, like, literally place your life on it. And I don't mean literally, I just mean it in a figurative sense. Like StarCraft veterans, I know for a fact, like, the ones that were really big, like you were saying, right? Not because of the addiction, it's about the damage it did to their body. Oh, like carpal tunnel and stuff because of the amount of... Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, both are true, though, right? Like, the physical damage that's done is insane, but then there's also the consideration that is like, okay, you have all this stuff going on with, in regards to, like, you know, you have the physical problems that come from it, like perhaps carpal tunnel and other things like that. But then you also have to consider, like, okay, like, even though they recognize the pain, they still do it anyway because of, like, how much they love the game and they don't know how to step back. And it's like, oh, Lord, you know, that's terrifying. Like, in a way, like, I'm really grateful that I wasn't given some sort of, like, savant, you know, talent. Like, I'm not bad at FPSs, but, like, it takes me a long time to really, like, get it, I guess you could say. And it takes me a lot of time to, like, really become competent with stuff. Which is not a strength in most things, but the flip side to this is that even though it takes me a long time to learn stuff, once I learn it, I have a really good handle on it. Right? So I'm a slow learner in a lot of ways, but the thing is that when I learn, it's there. It doesn't go away. Which has served me really well, to be honest. Once I, like, kind of accepted, like, okay, I'm not a gifted kid. I'm just a normal guy who, you know, has to, you know, work and do stuff. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Whatever. But once I changed that mindset from, like, okay, like, I need to be insanely good at everything immediately. If not, then I'm a failure. And instead look at it like, okay, you know, look at all the people that I look up to in terms of, like, you know, masters of their craft. Like, were they automatically good at what they did? No, they weren't. So it's really important to keep that in mind, or for me to keep it in mind that, like, hey, there are people who I think just are talents and savants, and there are those, right? They exist, but I'm just saying that, like, the vast majority of people weren't just naturally talented. And even those that are naturally talented had to work an insane amount just to stay where they were or get better. Stop shooting my dead corpse. Oh, there are now big biters. Fun. Yeah, so we're kind of against the timer here. That kind of screws up their pathing. You can't damage your corpse, so no worries there. Just keep shooting the locals. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was like, well, you know, the best I can do is make sure I don't blow up my corpse again. Well, I don't know how to pick up my entire corpse. I think I need to mine it. Almost the same tree cucked me again. I don't really have the ammo for this, so let's just kite them over here. Turn back and go for the nest. Tree, rock, cliff. Yeah. Woo! It's mainly because all the pixels look the fucking same. Woo. Clutch. Okay, let's bring them up here. Woo. But, oh, we made it. But yeah, I was thinking about, you know, content creation and kind of, like, what I want to see myself doing and, like, how I want to do stuff and, like, you know, there's something to be said about, like, visualizing where you want to be before you start going there. And I haven't really come to a conclusion on it. I've just been thinking about it. But it has been giving me a lot of, like, perspective on, like, what I want to achieve. You know, like, goal setting, essentially. Actually, I'm going to shut up because I need to focus. Fucking roads. That's okay. As long as it's away from the nest, we're fine. Nice. Now I should be able to actually go and get my my other body without being attacked. Are you hating on the art style of Factoria? No, not hating on it. I'm commenting on the inability of my eyes to detect the difference between a green blade of grass and a green chunk of wood. So, I'm not hating on Factoria. I'm commenting simply on the limits of my eyes. I mean, I have good vision. It's just that, like, I'm an idiot, so... It doesn't matter if you can see everything. If you have... What is that? If you can't see the forest for the trees or whatever? Whatever that weird thing is. So you just suck at looking? Yeah, basically. Like, I literally have 20/10 vision, but, like, I guess I don't know how to use them. But also, the reason why I died there was because, like, I don't really know the hitboxes for the rocks. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, that's what killed me there. But... Or rather, what got me stuck and then led to my death, but... I think it's also the consideration of, like, okay, you know... If I knew how big the hitbox was, I would have changed the turn radius on the car, and blah, 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 and yeah, so. C'est la vie, as they say. But I actually really like the art style and stuff of Factorio. I think it's very, like... I mean, I've commented on this before, but, like, I love pixel art. I really, really love pixel art. Crap, I don't have any ammo. And the reason I really love pixel art is because, I mean, I never really fell in love with or cared about, okay, hold on. My body's here. Nice. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Rocks are insane hitbox-wise. Trees are quite small, but usually quite closely packed. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, once I learn the hitboxes, I'll be golden. But, like, obviously, I just screwed that up. There's no explanation for it. I just screwed it up. What happened to the ammo? Well, oh, it was in the car and it got destroyed, so I lost it. Okay, that makes sense. So now, is my body protected, or is it gonna be... Oh, yeah, so all of my damn... Okay. That's okay. We have the modular armor, which has all the important shit, so... Tree. Let's head back and just keep working. Everything in your car gets destroyed. Okay, that's what I figured. Okay, that's no big deal. We bought ourselves a little bit of a buffer. In worst case, we'll handle it. But we need to start getting back onto production here. Because our science has not moved a single tick since we've been gone. And I think the reason why is because I think we're missing out on plastic bars, and I think that's because we have too much light oil, which I can confirm via this. Yep, that's what I thought. So we just have too much light. Wait, what? Oh no, we have full heavy oil. And then we weren't using the lubricant, so... But we have 400 robot things. Yeah. So we're too much on heavy oil. That's okay. We can fix that. So let's run down and do that. And then as we go down there, I'll kind of outline my plan now. So my plan is to start setting up essentially an iron line and a copper line, which we more or less have. We just have to do it. Hey, there we go. Got it that time. Click on a tank, you can delete the content. Oh, wait, what? For real? How do I do that? I'm guessing I need to be there. But if I can click on a tank and delete the content, well, it's probably going to be wiser to just keep the light, or rather keep the contents, right? And just make more tanks. You need to be close. Oh, okay. Yeah, because right now we're being eaten alive with that. It is what it is. But where does the contents go? Does it just delete it? Is that what it means by flush contents? And, well... You need to look into cracking. That is the best solution. Yeah. Flush equals delete equals gone. Okay. Well, then, let's try not doing that, then, because I really don't want to waste resources. I mean, if it's necessary, it's necessary, right? Like, it is what it is, but, like, I'd rather not do that. Flying robot frame, and... Well, we have a lot of robot frames, so we're doing good there. What are we lacking? It's got engines. Green chips. Gotcha. Okay, so we'll have to come back for that, but that's okay. So now... That should help out a little bit. And then let's go ahead and see... So we have our copper deposit. We have our iron stuff. So we need furnaces, inserters. And then I started the main bus here, but I imagine we can move it, worst case. And then, you know, I guess we could make like a third one for like stone and then a fourth one for like whatever else. I don't know. Either way, it's going to be very weird. Ow. 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 Now, what do we need for furnace? It was like steel and yeah. Very interesting. Steel, stone, electronic chips. Okay. Yeah, we are not hurting for steel at all. Thankfully. And with that, I should be able to make as much as I want. Okay. I'm not going to upgrade to the electric ones just because I don't want another problem we have to deal with. But I am going to steal everything in here. And I am going to steal that. And a little bit of copper. Okay. So what's nice is that because we have these systems set up, we can just copy and paste them and just put them in like nice lines and shit. So, where's my car? Oh, there it is. And as time goes on, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, obviously, you know, we can come up with everything on the spot. Because what I want is scalability. I want to be able to just add more to a line up to a certain point, and then obviously maybe we'll have to make a second line of it. No big deal. I don't care. That's fine. On the map, look for a triangle to find your car. Ooh. You are very sage in your wisdom. I am appreciative. Alright. So, I am going to put in the MVP box the flying frames. Unless I want to make I can make 300? Holy moly. Actually, let's kind of mess around with this. Repair packs. Okay, so they don't have an inventory. Okay, wait. There's storage chest and then passive provider. Okay, so you put the red chest at the end of stuff to put it in the network. Build the robo grid around your main bus. Well, I don't even know where it's going to go. I'm just messing with it at the moment. Long-term storage for the logistic network. Oh, so like I could have like a 10 by 10 box of storage where everything is. And that's the end point where everything's pulled from. And then the red boxes are for, like, you know, where the copper plates go in. But it probably would not be smart to put copper plates and stuff. It probably would be better to put, like, blue chips, red chips, green chips, etc. in the storage ones. But where is my main bus going to go? Passive provider makes it available to the robots in the grid. Storage box is where it ends up. Okay, cool. So my understanding is correct. Excellent. So I'm thinking, like... I don't really know. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I don't know how I want to set this up. Storage is usually used in a mall/hub. Ooh. Like, you see how everything that I built here is vertical? Or rather, on the y-axis? I want to keep it that way, because otherwise I'll have to redesign it. So what I want to be able to do is, like, okay, you know, like, for example, the maximum for yellow belt is, like, you know, 12 furnaces. Well, then, okay, I just make one next to it. Right, that's what I want to do. Nothing crazy, just something simple like that. The problem, though, is that I also need to set up the train system. Because, like, obviously I can just do, like, you know, train from here to there. Right? But the problem is that, like, I'll have to have, like, multiple lanes of fucking rail. Which I don't want to set up right now. But I think what I'll do is bite the bullet, and even though I know it's not a good idea, just, like, kind of force it. Just see what works, see what doesn't. And just go from there. And then, you know, play by ear. But for the moment, I think it's going to be prudent to just... Okay, so I know what I'll do. Rails can have signals like in real life. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, fuck. I bet this is a pain in the dick to set up. But here is my idea, right? So, like, obviously we have our copper, right? So we'll then have, like, you know, like 2 things of, like, for stone or brick or whatever, and then, you know, something like that, and then we can just scale it up, and then copy paste that up here. Change signals into an intersection, normal signals out of an intersection. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna mess with that right now, because like I said, our priority here is kind of catching this up to speed. Oh, we're actually out of room here. That's actually interesting. Or rather, we need a lot of yellow inserters. So I think what we'll do is we'll go and grab more yellow inserters like we had before. And we have all the furnaces we need. So we have the logistics down. We just gotta actually implement it. So that's good, at least. I'm really happy that we started doing this now as opposed to later, because boy, oh boy, it would have been difficult to try to actually get all this done now as opposed to before. Because, you know, obviously I'm not exactly the most optimal player. By the way, I think I saw Nephrim was streaming. Part of me wants to be like, you know, pull up his stream and watch him play as I'm playing, but I don't think I could handle the double audio. Honestly, it kind of sucks, but like, whenever I'm streaming, I'm unable to like to do anything else except stream, play the game, and talk. Because normally when I'm doing stuff, I have like a stream up on my second monitor as I'm doing whatever, but I can't do that while I'm streaming. It's too much. Like, my brain can't handle it. Not bad. It's just like, you know, it is what it is. What am I doing? Oh, for this 4-hour. Power! What is it called? We don't have any. Never mind, we do. Holy fuck. Why do I have so much wood? Fuck it. I know I'm committing a sin. I don't care. Nice. Okay. Boo-hoo, I can only do 3 things at a time. Well, I can do more than that. It's just that my efficiency suffers, and I have it, like, after 3 things, I'm unable to do, like, I can do 3 things at a time well. If I go over it, then I'm not able to do any one of the 4 or any one of the 5 as good as, you know, before. It's like, there's a limit, and then there's, like, unimaginably bad, what do you call it? The fucking, diminishing returns. That's what it is. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, talking, doing well, all I'm saying is funner. Come on. Come on now. And yes, I know the yellow are not exactly the most efficient things here, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I'll do this. Long Ferni V1. Snap, relative, blueprint, book. Fuck, where'd it go? Long Ferni there. I mean, sorry, yellow is good enough for furnaces. Yeah. I figured that, you know what, even if there is indeed, like, some sort of, like, loss in terms of efficiency, like, it's not too big of a deal. This is satisfying. Nice. It becomes a deal once you start using beacons and modules. To be honest with you, I probably won't, just because of the fact that it gets more complicated. And my brain is like, ah! But the good news is, there's just a few more nests over there. That's no biggie. What should we prioritize making? Wait, can I, like, BP? Wait, I can BP shit while I'm on the map? Hell yeah, brother. Wait, I can do it on the... Good to know. I was like, oh, maybe I can BP it from the map. That would be really nice. Holy hell, I can do that. Like, alright, I'll take it. You will need to use prod modules MK3 for the rocket to launch. Jesus. Okay, well. One step at a time. One step at a time. That's what I'm going to do. That's about all I can handle. With this game, anyway. So I think it's just going to be important to get all the, like, intermediaries, right? Like a bunch of gears. So, like, I could do, like, the main bus comes out here, and then it goes there. And then I have all the production here. Do not put gears or copper wire on the bus. Understood, understood. Well, I'm just saying, like, producing them. I'm just trying to get them, you know, I'm trying to make all the things we need for stuff before we get crazy. Because it doesn't look like we need very much. Because, like, red science is just freaking gears and copper. That's no big deal. Cool, hello. Probably want that, to be honest. Maybe, I don't know. Oh wait, this looks cool. I want that. Personal defense laser. You know I don't have an OF subscription. Let's be real. Also, hi Ren. So, like, for example, like... I don't know that, Res. Well, now you do. Damn, I should have gone and grabbed all the cables. Or not the cables, the damn transport belts. Yeah, because once we start making all the damn production, pollution is going to fly out the roof and we're going to start getting our asses eaten by bugs. So it's going to be really important that we get this right. Because once we start really producing, what if you're lying? Oh, come on. If you hang out with me long enough, you'll know I don't. Like, let's be real. You'll be able to tell, right? Take a look at that picture for an example of a main bus. Ew, a reddit.com's link? Ooh, that looks pretty. Oh, I like how it's like, it's like an IT server. Like how all the belts are organized and shit. I love that. It's like, it's literally art for the eyes. Legitimately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And there's a space in between them so that you can... Ah, I see. Okay, so you can hawk off of them. Okay. Probably don't need those. That's what the term main bus is based upon. Max 4 lane wide, so yellow underground. Yeah, because I was seeing that there's a 1x4, then there's a space, and then there's another 4 lane. So that's there to make sure that the, you know, if you actually need to pull off from the main bus, you have the room to do so. And if there's anything like, oh, you need to, like, for that, like, the iron plate and the, looks like stone? Like, it has a splitter there, and then it has an underground belt that feeds out of it. Lane, 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 space, space, lane, 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 lane. That is how it should look. Okay. Yeah, because this is basically what I did. I was like, well, you know, I'll give it a space or two, so it looks like my instinct was right. This isn't where the main bus is. I was just saying as an example. So what we can do here is, like... how do I want to do this? Because it'll be a 1-to-1 ratio since... Well, actually, hold on, that's a lie, because... Like that. So one side will be... What is this? Yeah, there. That is how it should look. Yeah, let's hope that it looks decent, because... Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So that's that setup. Now we need to do this, which is going to be really fun. How many of the... We only have 4, so... So there's 1, 2, and then 1, 2. So we'll do this. We'll just... Wow, that flashing light is so annoying. Sure, damage. We'll keep that tree there as good luck, I guess. By the way, did you see the re-debut of Hime? Wait, Hajime from Beast Shoujo? Is that who you're talking about? I think I did. Wait, what, am I doing this right? Yeah, okay. So it just needs that, which... Yeah, I did. I didn't watch too much of it, though, I will confess. I saw some of it. To be honest with you, I didn't actually know who Hajime was until she re-debuted, and I'm still kind of, like, trying to catch up. There's a lot, like, if you aren't able to, like, really invest a lot of time into watching everyone, like, it gets really hard. Because, like, let's be real, like, before, like, I knew about V-Shoujo and stuff, like, I found VTubing and shit through Sarah's Fawn of Hololive. She was the gateway drug for me. Right? And obviously she's my Kamiyoshi now, but she's one of the oldest members of V-Shoujo. Yeah, I heard that she, like, went on a really long hiatus for a reason, and, like, you know, the reason wasn't exactly the most, like, nice thing, like, or nice reason. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, I'm going on hiatus, bye-bye. It was, like, something big happened, and then she was like, I need time to myself. So, I was like, okay. But I haven't had time to really invest into, like, knowing the lore. And to be honest with you, like, you know, there's so much going on, like, always in the VTuber community that it's so hard to keep up. She's the girlfriend of one of the guys from Trash Taste. Not Garn, right? Wait, isn't Gart's girlfriend now his wife? Are they married now? I hope they are. Obviously, you know, if it's best for both of them, but, you know. It's always nice to see people in love, you know, stay in love. I'll say that. Brain. What am I doing? We have plates, we have copper. Oh, we need a way to disseminate them. Okay. Okay. No, that's fine, that works. It's ghetto, but it's whatever. I can make it more efficient, need be. And then that goes up to, like, I'm guessing, like, I don't know, I don't know. That's okay. I'll just do this for the time being. Leave some space. What the fuck? And then, you know... She's the wife of Giga, aka Garn. Oh, that's really cool! Nice! Nice, cool. Nice. Yeah, that's good. I'm really happy to hear good news from the VTuber community, because it seems like since the beginning of 2024, it has just been every single week has been just chaos incarnate. Something going wrong. Something, you know, some guy getting exposed for being a horrible person or something like that. And it's like, oh god, and it's like, Jesus, can we not just have a nice week in VTubing? Holy fuck. Why are there so many goddamn problems? And then I'm like, wait, hold on a second. The VTubing community is kind of like high school, so it's like... That is how Mouse got introduced to Connor. Oh, what a beautiful connection that was. Sometimes connections are just fruitful for business, but then you have other instances like this where, like, you make lifelong friends. Because drama / sex sells. Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I don't know. I think that even though nowadays everyone has the opinion of, like, oh yeah, there's no such thing as bad attention. Bad attention is still attention. Attention is good. And it's like, yeah, but it's like, people don't realize that there is a massive consequence for making a lot of money in the short term. Because people think that, oh, if I can abuse this attention, I can make a lot of money in the short term, which is true. It's true. It does sell. But the problem is that, guess what? You also attract the attention that comes with it. And 99% of the time, you get people who are just pieces of shit that only are there because of that negative drama. right? Negativity attracts negativity. That's what I'm trying to say. And then people will have these horrific experiences and be like, wow, how did this happen? Whoa, you know? And that's not like a thing for like dissing the VTuber community. I'm just saying that it's people that don't have social discipline. People still look up to Logan Paul. Well, yeah, but you know, I mean, you got to keep your tongue wise sometimes, and unfortunately this time I got to keep it shut. I just think that people should not have idols, period. There's a difference between having an idol and someone you look up to. Someone you look up to is someone that you respect because they encompass qualities that, you know, you believe to be like something you also want to be. Right? Idolatry, like having an idol of any sort, is bad because instead of looking at them for, you know, inspiration to become better, they become this like person on a pedestal that like you end up worshiping. And then what happens is that like it causes all these mental problems that no one talks about. Everyone knows it, but no one says it out loud. You should look up to people that know, or top people who know or have a proven track record, like Governor. Yeah, like for example, like both of us know him, like Pirate Software, right? He's the real fucking deal, right? Like if you're in computer science, or if you're in programming, or if you're in game dev or someone, like he's the guy that you look at. I want to be him. You know, I want to have his good qualities. I want to have his ethics. I want to have his business acumen. I want to have his skill set. You know, and you want to work hard. And the thing is that the most important thing for having someone to look up to is that, hey, he did it, which means I can too. That's the most important thing. Seeing someone who's doing the thing that you want to do is such an incredible motivator for people. And like Governor is probably the same way. It's like a guy who, you know, knows his shit, you know, is respected by his peers, and is just a decent person, right? They don't need to be paragons of morality or ethics, right? They just need to be decent people, right? Because being a good person is very fucking hard, but being decent, it's a little bit easier. Hey, Streamlabs. I'm really surprised no one has taken the bait yet on the follow thing. Who doesn't want to hear a twink meow or bark? You know what I mean? By the way, that hurt to say. It is going to be real. That really hurt to say. I'm just standing around again. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I need to BP stuff. So what we'll do is we'll take this. I get emails now on my phone whenever someone follows. And by the way, that's fucked up, Worry. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Well, what do you want? Thank you, Streamlabs. Do you want a meow or bark? Your choice. And Governor has not been in the public eye long enough to be looked up to. He's showing promise, but he's not been in the public eye long enough. Yeah, and a lot of the time, like the hidden gems, like for example, in this case, it seems like Governor. He just needs he needs a break. He needs a big break where a lot of people are able to see him. And then he'll carry it through with his natural ability. That's all it is. You know, no big deal. Both? Fuck. You know, I actually didn't expect anyone to... Oh, God. Okay. You gotta embrace the cringe, right? I'm already a VTuber, right? So, do you want the meow first, or do you want the bark first? Thor from Pirate Software has not been in the public eye long enough. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, generally speaking, like, I'm a pretty decent judge of character. I don't think Thor is going to have any issues whatsoever with ethics or anything like that. But obviously, once he gets the credibility in the public eye, you know, we'll see. You know, the court of public opinion has no choice. Or, no mercy. Dealer's choice for order? Okay. This is my dog impression. Fuck. This is... Fuck. Okay. I'm hitting my limiter, I'm so sorry. That's a dog. Okay. Now a meow. Okay, there's different types, right? There's like chirps, like I can't really do the chirps for the cat, right? But like I can do. There you go. That's a you know, a dog that wants to be a wolf. Okay, that's that one. And then for cat, yeah, but you have the simpler one, like meow. The problem with people with meowing, you don't say the W, you just go meow. Sounds way more believable. If you go meow, people are going to be able to tell. But if you go meow, 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 perfect. Now, a pissed off cat. There you go. I sounded like R2-D2 for a second. Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? I really should have put an asterisk in there. You can't unfollow and refollow me. Oh, I don't want to live anymore. I just want to build my table. Actually, I really don't. I was actually thinking about like doing just chatting today and then building the table, and I'm like, nah, I'm too tired. Fuck that. I want to copy. I'm just gonna move past that. I'm gonna pretend like nothing interesting happened, and yeah, I let Raz out a little bit more than normal, so I'm gonna go back to chill streamer. You know what's funny is that I'm really glad my limiter worked because I completely forgot about it. But yeah, hopefully I didn't blow out your ears, and if I did, you know, 07. Early onset hard of hearing is fun, I hear. Okay, let's go one step at a time. Tinnitus is a treat. The fact that like there's no, you know, there's no lull or smile or anything like that is indicating to me that either it was like super fucking oh, I'm not clicking that. Oh, I'm not clicking that clip. It was either super fucking cringe or it was really good to the point that you were stunned into silence. But yeah, if you want like a good tutorial, if you want to know how to meow, just don't pronounce the W. There you go. Man, my cat shark isn't in the room right now, but if he was, I would have just pulled him up and like scratched his belly and you... There you go, that's my meow. It's a rite of passage. There's 5,000 red chips. Holy fuck. God, I really need to actually do something. Fuck. I'm in decision paralysis. There's a reason I clipped it. It should be preserved for all of eternity. God. I'm not gonna show it on stream because I think I'm gonna feel enough pain. You know, I remember the day I embraced my cringe. I'm gonna double down and keep embracing it. I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know if it picked up, but my mouth was agape, and I was just kind of looking at him like, that's me. That's what I'm doing. And you know what's funny? I actually had to kind of stop myself because I was in periods of like, this is super cringe, to also like, wait, that's actually really good. That's actually really good. What the fuck? So yeah, I'm gonna feature that clip. Okay, it's been featured. Oh my god. I hope that's not like the first one that like when people click on my Twitch channel, they just hear me going. God, Jesus Christ. Oh, poor people. They're gonna be like so annoyed, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? My claim to fame? Hell yeah, because it'll always have like clipped by worry, so hell yeah. You know what? Fuck it, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna test it out. It's not set in stone. It's just kind of Cooksy 2.0 here. Oh, yo. We'll see. You know what's funny? I haven't watched Cooksy's content in such a long time. Has Cooksy been doing stuff? It seems like, yeah, she's going. Oh god. Sorry, I tabbed out for a second. I realized, okay, there we go. Because I was like, I kind of forgot. I was like, fuck, I forgot. And then I was like, oh yeah, Cooksy's the clipper. I for some reason I thought Cooksy was a VTuber. Unless they are, and I did not know that. Which, by the way, would be actually hilarious. Because it just shows how inept and, like, out of the touch I am with it. Okay. So let's kind of, let's fuck around with this, right? Zen hates Cooksy. Cooksy is the reason clipping is no longer possible on Zen's stream. What did he do? Or what did Cooksy do? Because I don't know their gender. I have a really bad habit of calling guys girls and girls guys. I haven't gotten in trouble for it. I'm just that stupid. Like, I'm guessing, like, Cooksy, like, started clipping a lot of, like, sus stuff, and I'm guessing, like, Zen had, like, a line that got drawn. Cooksy always has the best clips of Zen out of context. Okay, yeah, so probably Zen was like, okay, this is kind of affecting my image at this point. Gotta, you know, kind of put the... Okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, because I think, like, even with HoloLive, like, you need... Like, it used to be the case where, like, you needed permission from the company directly in order to clip. And I'm like, are you guys stupid? The reason 99% of us find you is because of clippers. Hell, the reason I found Bono is because of a clipper. You know? I almost said button. Hate is a strong word. Oh, I see. Yeah, so she just kind of like dislikes it, I'm guessing. Just like, okay, you know, like, okay, no one's allowed to clip, but, like, it's only because, like, I want to avoid any possible BS. What? All the buttons in the game can be confirmed using E. Try using it now to confirm this tip. Oh. It was more of an image thing because Zen used that TTS thing that makes most of her beautiful misspeaks like Hurricane or Herald. Yeah, I get that. Okay, it's available to the logistics network, but now it's... Why is it not being moved to this box? I have... Wait, is there just not enough? Logistic chests. Am I misunderstanding how these work? Makes its content available to logistic network. Passive provider will not actively push it, only when requested. So, like, if I were to do, like, something that required or gears, like, belts. Wait. Request some gears to yourself? Crap. Where's the button? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there we go. 100. You haven't unlocked requester chests? Oh, shit. How do I get that? Uh-oh. Where is the... it's not very bueno. There's a search button for the tech tree. Where's the search button? Little magnifying glass. Oh! Oh, I see. Hi, Lord. Okay, so until then, it's... buffer. Automated for logistics. Okay, so I can't really set up the bot network then. Do not limit the capacity of the storage chest. Good point. Oh! Oh! I've never gotten that achievement before, apparently. Supply the character by logistic robot. Oh! I don't exactly get how that works, but that's okay. But the good news is... crap. Did not mean to do that. We know it works. Nice. Nice, nice. And the filter is a preferred location / item. Okay. Alright. So I'm thinking what I do with the main bus is I have it go this way. Like, is this enough length for a main bus? Excuse me. I could also, like, kind of, like, jackknife it as an L. Like, have it this way, and then when I run out of room, I run it up. By the way, you can Control Z to undo robot deletes. Can I do, like, Control Shift Z to... That's cool. I like that. That's very bueno. I like that a lot. Thank you. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, and since you guys are both here, just a full disclosure, tomorrow is just going to be a chill, just chatting stream. Probably going to be like an hour or so, because I got to set up my new table. The main bus can be as long as you want it, but that sideways will also most likely not be enough. Yeah, because I can also do like foundation worst case. Let's just swing with it, because by the time we actually run out of space, we'll have the materials and stuff to actually expand, and hopefully the knowledge too. So let's fail and find out. Speaking of, I need to figure out how I want to set this up. And I think the way I'm going to do it is... Oh, that's going to be annoying. Let me have a big think on this. Knowledge, aka the people in your chat screaming at you to stop being an idiot. Well, yeah, I can't really fight that, I'll be honest with you. I can't really say anything about that. We try not to scream. Yeah, the good news, though, is that tomorrow, hopefully, depending on how fast I get the table up, it'll give me more time to also work on, like, stream alerts and stuff. Just so that there's more stuff for you guys to do. Because sometimes, like, I don't... It's not necessarily a bad habit, it's just something that I haven't trained myself to do well, is, like, sometimes I'll miss chat messages, and sometimes I'll see it late. So... Oh, fuck off, worry. But sometimes I'll, like, see messages late, and, like, normally it's very, untimely whenever I respond to them, so I just need to build that muscle up. It comes with time, but... If you go to my channel and you look at the featured clips, I have... you can see the one that I did for Worry. Because technically I didn't put an asterisk saying, oh, you can't unfollow and refollow. But here's the thing, Lord. Right now, you have a longer followage date than Worry. Because technically, according to Twitch, right, you know, he just followed right now, so now you have seniority. You want to give that up? The furry allegations will not start. Yeah, Rin came in earlier and was like, hey, do you have an OnlyFans thing? OnlyFans payment? I'm like, no. Never stops. Yeah, here. Oh, shit. The hotkey for the furry apparently is also Control Z. I don't... Bombastic side-eye. I don't know how that works. Furious undo. Yeah, because like you have to set up like weird hotkeys. Does Worry have to call me senpai now? Honestly, yeah. So he's becoming undone. Yep. Yep. It's Lord Senpai now. What a weird like set of words to the title and then the name. Lord Senpai. It sounds like something you would choose like in middle school. Like while you're like RPing like Bleach characters. Like you're Ichigo about to release your Bankai for the first time. You're like, I am Lord Senpai, and you will bow to my Bankai. It doesn't matter what you have, Byakuya. You can't beat me with your Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. Extremely chuny. I will call nobody senpai. It has to do with my age. I get that. I mean, it's up to you to decide whether you want to respect it, right? No big deal. As long as I know I am grandpa. Yeah, there you go. I am perfectly fine with that. But yeah, let's go ahead. And I'm gonna give it 3 lanes. So like for example, it'll be like that, for example. And then obviously the iron will be like that. So Rin is a little brat who needs to learn respect, and I see short range air-to-air missile as an equal. You honestly sound like an uncle who's just like so tired of not seeing his brother take care of his kid. Like, you know, man, bro, you know, your kid just give him a smack, you know? God damn, he's being such a like that's I know that's probably not how you meant it, but like that's the tone. Because I've heard those conversations happen between people, and I'm like, this is the funniest shit. Because like the uncle will be like, dude, just parent your kid, and the dad's like, no, but he's my youngest, you know, I love him. And it's like, bro, I don't even know the situation, but I know your uncle's right. Fair enough, TBH. It's all good. I mean, you know, I am very loose in terms of like banhammer and crap. Now, you know, for better or for worse, but you know, everything changes in time, but I can get away with being very forgiving and not caring. And as long as it doesn't break up the stream content, you know, I just ignore it. It's not too big of a deal. Raspberry is loose like the women. Whew. I don't know. I know that I'm very relaxed, and I like to keep it that way, because like whenever I'm not chill, I'm hyper like energetic. Like, okay, I'm Fillion, but without the constant loudness. Like, I can't watch Fillion for longer than like 20 minutes because like my head starts to hurt because of how loud she is, even when I turn her down. And that's not a diss against Fillion. It's just that, like, you know, you need, like, it's tiring watching her because I'm like, I can't match this energy, Fillion. I can't match it. No, I'm a say-so VTuber. I've never heard of anything of the sort. You're Fillion without the ADHD. Honestly, I think I'm Fillion with the ADHD, just not the same energy. Because, like, she jumps around in VR chat every day, it seems like. So, not only is she, like, super fucking fit, but, like, she has really good cardio. But, like, she's somehow able to, like, keep that up without any dips in energy the entire stream. Might be more like Punkalopi. Yeah, and here's the thing, right? Like, one of the reasons why I also decided to become a VTuber is because, like, the male VTubing space is not defined yet. Like, a lot of the male VTuber trends right now are, like, mainly just kind of capitalizing on what the females do, but, like, you know, capitalizing to a different market, like BFE/GOC. That's what I kind of mean. But besides that, you know, it's really an unexplored medium. Have you seen Fillion play Dark Souls? That was so goddamn insane. No, I probably need to. But, like, you know, because it isn't, like, well-defined, the VTuber community genre, like, you can really do anything. So there isn't, like, these little weird pockets you need to fit into. Like, obviously, if you're trying to capitalize on a certain market or a certain type of people, like, yeah, but I don't treat this like a business. And the moment I do is going to be the day that, like, I go back on whatever thought process I had to make me feel that way. She's cracked. Yeah, I mean, if I played Dark Souls, you guys would probably say I'm cracked, too. I mean, I am very good at Dark Souls games. I actually haven't played or completed Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, but I have played and gotten all the achievements for Elden Ring and all the achievements for Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was my introduction to the series. But I think I'll actually, like, do Dark Souls on stream, because that's definitely a fun game to play. And then Bloodborne, I got to, I think it was the goat bitch in the cathedral, and then I got bored, and then I forgot to keep playing. Male live streaming has been defined. That is why there are not a lot of male VTubers in the corposphere. Well, the reason that there's not a lot of male VTubers in the corposphere is because there isn't, like, the female demographic that the corporations are trying to capitalize on don't really want those types of male VTubers, right? Like, have you ever known a woman that, like, reads, like, very, well, I can't say the word, but, like, very risque, like, books before they go to sleep? Right? Like, those are the type of people that you want to capitalize on, and male VTubing doesn't really do that. Like, there are times, like, you know, for example, the concert that got, like, really popular of the guy, like, revealing his eyes. I forgot his name. And, like, girls going crazy. But, like, that's not the majority of the female population. Right? Or the male population that's into that. Or et cetera, et cetera. But you mean, like, 50 Shades of Grey? No, I mean, like, way worse. I'm talking about, like, the real stuff that 50 Shades of Grey was based off of. Like, I had a friend, like, she would read, like, that type of stuff on, like, the subway. Like, legitimately, on the subway, without a book cover, so people could see what they were reading. Yeah, exactly, worry. But, like, the serious stuff. It's usually either bro-tubers or Fujo bait. Hard to find outliers. Yeah, because, like, I mean, bros being bros, like, you don't beat that, right? Everyone loves seeing bros being bros, because everyone wants to be bros with bros. Women read horrible shit in public? Yeah, I know, right? It's actually kind of funny, but, you know, in my opinion, I think the reason why, like, male VTubing hasn't been defined yet is because no one's been able to, like, try something that works. Or try something that really, really does it. Now, there's obviously outliers with that, with, like, for example, the 18 plus stuff, but, you know, that's not, it's not mainstream. It's something you look for, something you find, not something that, you know, finds you, per se. Excuse me, sorry. I'm very burpy today. And you look up one picture and you're the weirdo, and most of the male VTubers that make it have certain female qualities to them. Yeah, like, for example, like, you know, if we're being real about it, right, like, there is a certain, like, demand for a certain kind of male VTuber that, like, if you're that, you know, demographic, like, you're good to go. But, like, I'm not in that demographic, right? And I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to get canceled. And what I mean by canceled is, like, have to deal with people that are like, oh, you're being offensive when I'm just stating fact. So but we all know what we're talking about here. And most of them, sorry, yeah, I already read that. So, like, the thing that gets me, at least, I mean, Finster would be a good VTuber. Finster would die if he tried to do VTubing. Because, like, it would make everything even more complicated. And he would have to redesign what, does Finn, well, Finn's on HRT now, right? I haven't really been, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been so, like, ignorant to, like, what's been going on with Finn, but I don't think, like, it would be a good idea for him because he'd have to rebrand, right? He is. Does he go by different pronouns now? Just for the sake of, because, like, I'm afraid of someone finding this and going like, okay, you misgendered him, like, bye-bye, and it's like, I just don't want to deal with that. So I'm just gonna call Finn Finn. Fun fact, if you want to ignore pronouns, just call them by their name. Nope, still he, him. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not even like a matter of, like, me being an asshole. It's just like, I'm bad with pronouns. Like I said, I will call a guy a girl a guy just because, like, I'm an idiot, and that's just, I'm just that dumb. You know? But, I mean, it wouldn't make sense for Finn to do that. Because, like, Finn already has such a strong following without needing to go into VTubing. But, like, I mean, I don't really watch Finn's content, so I don't know. But, like, you know, like, is he just like a Zatsudon streamer? And he wouldn't even have to rebrand. He's close friends with Cotton, so one intro via her and he has his audiences back. Oh, well, then in that case, yeah, screw whatever I say. I mean, I'm a nobody anyway, so don't take me, like, as a paragon of information for anything. Just one guy's opinion, which is normally wrong. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that, like, part of me is, like, worried about that, though, because, like, I wish that the VTuber community was less focused on, you know, eggs selling. You know what I mean? You can figure out what I mean by that. And more so interested in, like, making good content. Because, like, once you, I don't know, maybe this is, like, boomer for me, but, like, you know, once you're thinking with the head on your shoulder, you know, you're like, that's it. Is Finn the one that used to stream with the Takahata? I have no idea what that words mean. I hope it's not offensive. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Yeah, we'll see. It's whatever. Gear. Oh, my nose. Jeez. Okay, and then it's copper coil. Do like that, and then output. And then it's like input. And that could be like metal pipes, or sorry, sticks. Taco was / is the VTuber that ran a quote-unquote bar voiced by the guy from Team 4-Star. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And then... Input. output. I'll just do that to demarcate, hey, like this is where output goes. Not at all who you were thinking of? Yeah, it's all good. I mean, you know, in the VTuber community, like, it's like, do you know who this guy is? And I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm really thinking hard here, and I'm trying to... I know it seems like I'm not doing much, but I'm really trying here. Oh, I need steel, too. Fuck. Okay, so, like... Then I can just put it over there. Yeah, okay, so that's no big deal. I mean, with all the current shifts from Corpo to Indie that is happening, not all that strange people are trying to create connections. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, like, it is, I mean, it's the fact of life. Connections are the lifeblood of any social content creator, really. And there are exceptions to this, but, you know, for example, like, my thing is that there are exceptions to the rule, but I am not one of them. Right? Like, if you want to grow online, you have to play the game. This year has been wild, so 4 corpos are being shook. Yeah, the only thing that, I mean, Nichi Sanji, like, okay, everyone knows about that, but the thing that kind of really hurt me was, like, seeing Yozora Mel get terminated. Like, because I think she was, like, one of the founding members of Hololive JP or around that time, and, like, she had to get terminated because of contract, and it was like, just imagine being in her position. Right? Like, literally in the gig of a lifetime, and then a contract issue destroys that. Like, my heart will definitely break, like, if Fauna, like, says, like, oh, I'm graduating. But, like, I just hope that if/when she graduates, she goes to, like, do streaming as indie. I don't know. There's some content creators that are just too good to, like, retire, you know what I mean? Like, they're just that entertaining, that, like, wonderful of people to listen and be around. It feels like a bit like the early days of YouTube MCM days. MCM. I'm probably familiar with it, I just don't remember what MCM was. Don't you dare bring that evil down on us. Well, I mean, like, I know that, like, I've said, like, oh, you know, don't speak it into existence, but, like, the thing is that, like, I know no matter what happens to her, she'll be fine. Like, legit. Multi-channel networks like Defy. Oh, yeah! Like, with Smosh and all that. Yeah, that was when YouTube was turning slowly from, like... They finally they were trying to monetize YouTube, and they were failing horribly. Machinima, yeah, Team Respawn, fucking C-Nanners, Hutch, Sark. Sorry, I love that bit so fucking much. Just thinking about that fucking... that was the start of monetization. Yeah. Polar, yeah. You know what? How about the iron crap in here? So that my brain is like, okay, iron over here, copper over there. Does it really get in the way? Not really. And the good news is I can go that way. Because I'm going to hit ratio issues anyway, so... Apologies. The fuck? The fuck? Disney, Polaris, sticks and gears do not belong on the main bus. Well, they're not going to the main bus. I'm just saying that I'm using the iron from the main bus, and then the output is going to go to wherever. It'll be its own like, the main bus is here, right? And then we'll have the side bus where, or, you know, when we get requesters and all that, that's where that will go. Also, we are officially out of iron. Completely empty. Holy moly. Only branch when you build something? Gotcha. Yeah, because I wanted to branch this because I want to have as many as I need gears and fucking sticks, because I know we're gonna need sticks for the science. Yeah, there we go, for rail. Only branch to like red science. Okay, then let me okay, I see what you mean. So let me do this. Test bar gear. And then what I'll do is I'll just copy this. I think he's slowly making his own mini mall. I say let him cook. Yeah, this time I'm going to go with my instinct, even if it's wrong. Because I know that if it's bad, I can unfuck it. Now, I don't need that many there, though. Wait, what? Oh. So like that, and then I just had these belts like this to show like, hey, this is output. So like, for example, if we need more gears, we just output the you know, more, and then if we need, like, for example, yellow belts are too slow, we can just make another one. Okay, I don't want to turn them on just yet, but then what we'll do here is, you know, so I'll just steal it from yeah, why not? Yeah, that's too close to that. Alright, let's see if I can cook. But I don't want to screw over the output lines. Wait, how did I do it here? My brain turned off. The mall just works without interference, so most of the time, no double malls. Yeah, and the good news is that, like I said, you know, as we accrue more knowledge and as you guys carry me harder, you know, we'll have more and more ability to do the things we want to do. Okay, that's what I did. Right? Yeah, that's what it was. And then the good news is that if we need less space or more space, we can go and get it. Cool. And then donde está la biblioteca? Esta izquierda de la blah blah blah. Output. And what's nice is we can double this, so like, oh shit, don't want to make that. Oh. Wow, he is even speaking Spanish. Yeah, I know, right? I'm multilingual. They call me Pablo Picasso. Wait, Pablo Picasso is a painter. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Okay, now to check outputs. In. Out. 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 In. In. Okay. They better call you Pablo Picasso and Pablo Escobar. Honestly, if I could paint, I'd probably be doing a lot of art streams. Just because, like, I don't really have a lot of artistic skill at all. I've been called artistic my entire life, but the other version. And like, but I have no skill or anything. And it really sucks because like, if I did, I would make so much cool stuff. Just not to make money, just to like, you know, facilitate the skill. But like, I tried learning piano and shit when I was a kid. I tried learning the violin and all these things. I just couldn't, I didn't get it. And then everyone was like, oh, you don't have the natural skill for it. I'm like, well, then fucking teach me. And they're like, no. I'm like, all right. Almost the same. Well, like, you can't say it in a derogatory fashion. Like, you can't say, like, that particular word in any derogatory fashion, even if it's true, because it's considered an insult. Welcome to basically the hoops you have to jump into in the year 2024. I mean, I don't care, you know, it's whatever. But it is what it is. Okay, that's set up. Okay, so we've got input, output, and then I can turn that into wherever I need. The thing that matters is we need, for red science, we need, or sorry, for belts, we just need plates and wheels. So then, like, we could do this. And then as we, like, need to expand, we can, like, instead of it, like, jackknifing off to the right, we can have it go forward as the need arises. It's a medical definition and can and should be used as a joke. I work in IT, most of us are. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, that's not how do I put it? It doesn't matter whether or not it's a fact. People don't care about that. So it's like you have to be, and it's not a choice. Like, for example, there's guys who get canceled for literally speaking fact, but the way they said it was interpreted to be derogatory. Therefore, they're being X, Y, and Z. So it's like, because like I just let me get out there. Like, I have no problem with anyone, any walk of life. I don't mind it. I don't care. You know, I judge on the content of the character and only by the content of your character. Everything else is fluff. But the problem is that, like, people are eager to cast stones, and I'm a big target. Anyone is a big target. And that's not me trying to say, like, oh, well, you know, being submissive. It's just that, like, I don't like problems. Because ultimately, if it's going to suck for me, you know, why bother suffering unnecessarily? That's just how I look at it. If there's a point to suffering, of course I will suffer. But, like, if there is no point to it and it's futile, no point pursuing it. You know, it's like, would you sit there and, you know, hold a stone for 3 hours just because it was fun? No, not really. Maybe you do it for a few minutes and you're like, my arms are tired, and then you let go of the rock. But there's no point in being Sisyphean and just constantly pushing a rock up a hill with no reason to do so. Some people do, and that's okay. That's their call, but not the one I want to go for. The only people whose opinion matter in these kinds of situations are people who have the condition. If they make the jokes, then the jokes are okay. See, I agree with you, but the problem is that 99% of the population don't feel that way, it seems. Like, I agree with you wholeheartedly, you know, but you know, as a content creator, you have to be mindful of that. Like, it's not a choice, you have to. Because, like, the reason why I'm, like, being very, like, skittish about it is because I don't want to become known in the VTuber community as the guy that said something, you know, allegedly derogatory. Because it doesn't matter whether it's true or not. People won't investigate it. They'll just take it as fact. I mean, I do the same shit. Right? Because I don't care. I'm busy. I got shit to do, you know? You know, I don't have time to play detective. Hey, no-name streamer, are you X, Y, and Z? It's like, no. So, I think most of the population agree with me, but the most vocal minority doesn't agree. That's how it is. It is what it is. We just gotta thug it out. But to be honest with you, you know, being really small as a streamer, like, you don't have to worry too much because you're not too much in the public eye, you know. You may offend some people, but like, I don't know. It doesn't. There's no skin off my back. I just don't want to cause people problems for no reason, you know, because it's a zero-sum game. No one wins. What's the difference between... What's the... I have the brain of a fucking 2-year-old. Okay, so gears come out on the right side of the belt. Those go up. I do this. Splitter. One further back. By the way, I'm completely aware this is super ghetto. I believe, me too. Gears come out there. Transport comes out there. Now, keep in mind, if we need more, we just push it up. And then, to make red science is literally just those two, right? Yes. So, those come up. Then, that comes down. Uno, dos. Red science. Okay. Making a mall from scratch sucks. Yeah, like, I'm realizing, like, I'm taking a lot of time, but at the same time, it's like, holy fuck. Like, this is not easy. This is very difficult. And the problem is I don't want to turn anything on yet until I get kind of back to normal because this is there. Right, and I do have, like, for example, this should have, like, it has 59 red because we have no, oh my god, we are literally out of iron and we're almost out of copper, so it's rough. Now this, what's nice is I can just rotate this. You know, it can go sideways or it can go upwards, which I really like. Same thing with the blue science. So now we just need to set up green chips, which is iron plate and copper cable, which... Hey, it works out pretty well here. We can snake that up and come up, and then we have a good mall can save insane amounts of handcrafting, but create one just takes forever. Yeah, like, I'm just trying to get it to where we can infinitely scale it out, worst case, and if not, then that's okay. We can just push it over to the side. Or if, like, for example, space is really a big issue, you know, I can redesign and we can do it, but... you know, I'm not doing this because, oh, I'm going to get it right. I'm doing this because I know that even if I get it wrong, it's a good attempt. And that's okay. So, for example, we take... Great, no copper. Fuck. So I will, just for a minute, make a little bit of copper. And that'll come down. But yeah, I mean, I know it's not perfect and it's not great, but it's not supposed to be. And as long as we keep that in mind, we'll be fine. Iron plate and copper. So copper snakes underneath here. Kind of hate that they don't automatically add up, but that's okay. Ironically, that should actually work, like, really well. Bam, and then Oh, shit. No. Not right now. I need those splitters. Once you get enough bots, no mistakes are set in stone. Yeah, I mean, I have like 20 bots on me, but it's still going to take a little bit of time for me to get everything right. Okay, I'm too lazy to move that. Okay. Okay. So iron. That'll be a full belt of copper wire, though. Right? Wait. At a certain point, it has more to do with your own planning and not so much about placing the items. Yeah, and that's why it's taking so long right now. Is because I'm thinking about, like, okay, like, where do these go? How do I want them to be? And because it's not actually happening in real time, I'm not able to see it 100%, which is okay. It's how it goes. So I'm actually going to do this. And the reason why is because... So that should be only on the right side, and then we can put copper on the left. Or not copper, iron on the left. Okay, so fuck it. I'm just gonna fill out the belts because I want some satisfaction, and it's been a while since, you know, we've got some nice belt. You know, this is the 18 plus content you subscribe for, right? Well, you guys don't even subscribe, but you follow for. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. I need red belts in order to make this much production, though. I mean, in my own playthrough, I just hooked up 8 iron furnace stacks and 8 copper furnace stacks. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nice. So, obviously, if I had, like, red belts, which I do, I could increase production really easily like that. Nice. It's not a full belt, obviously, but it's fine. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this system should work. Yes! And then... Wait, why isn't this working? Oh. Red belt doesn't do much for production without upping the amount of furnaces on the same belt. Yeah, I thought that it would, but it's okay. It is what it is. But now, if I'm not mistaken... Nice. Green cards. Oh. Alrighty. And then it's just powering it all. Well, it's working. Not great, but it's working. Nice. What about sticks? Okay, sticks are obviously there, so we're not going to mess with that right now. Okay, and we've got copper. Nice. And then, so that's red science. Cool. So that's one done. Now we need green. which is donde está? Oh, transport belts, inserters, which are, to my knowledge, oh. It's alive! Red belt doesn't do much for production without opening. Oh, I already read that. Whoopsie daisy. I keep thinking that I've not read something, and I'm like, oh crap, did I miss something again? Plate gear. Yeah, so then I can move that this way. Alright. Ah, fuck, I missed it. What you miss, Rye? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think you missed much. Pro tip, have some green kit chips go into logistic chests and just have bots bring you some so you don't have to handcraft them. Also, 07. We're Roboport. Why not? Like 200 should be fine. I missed the entirety of the stream. Nah, we've got more. We got at least 30 minutes. Minimum. Minimum. Where are my logic bots? Yes, sir. Nice. X to doubt. He's not been playing for that long. Yeah, I've only been playing for about 2 hours. So in Factorio, like, that's not a lot at all. Yeah, so I'll let them do their thing, and then I want to set up. Nice. Don't know where they're going to go yet, but we'll see. Yeah, 2 hours is nothing in Factorio. I mean, it's more efficient to not eat and expand the factory. The sad part is I just woke up too. Well, the good news is that, like, you know, on Twitch, the VODs are there for a week minimum. And every single VOD that I have, I try to... it's on my VODs channel, but I'm currently addressing an issue where, like, for some reason, because I export them from Twitch to YouTube after every stream to keep it consistent, but, like YouTube will post the one that was like from the day before first, then the one the day after it second, so it's like out of order. So I'm currently trying to unfuck that. I don't know how that happened in the first place, but what I do know is that, like, they're there, you know. From my debut to today, I have all of them. You don't say. Yep. And it's just like a Rastabi VODs. It's linked underneath the Twitch. So if you ever like, oh hey, I missed a stream, like, there you go. What am I doing? Oh, okay, so we got that. So it was green science was an inserter. What do I need for an inserter? Iron gear. Okay, so I need this, and then I also need that. Okay. So Def throw those yellow belts in the chest, too. Yeah. Raz Tabby Cat. I love that. Very cute. That's good enough for now. And then... It ghetto, but it work. Such a cute kitty. No, he's still a raspberry. I'll always be a raspberry, but I can also be a Raz Tabby Cat, or I can be cringe. Ooh woo. That was half-hearted, by the way. You gotta throw some money at me to get a full ooh woo. Oh god, worry. Don't. Oh no. It's too late. It is too late for me. Keck. Fuck you guys. Now, I think I need red boys. It's just enough. Hallelujah. 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 Oh, don't what? Oh, no, you're good. You're fine. I am very content with everything. Fucking trees. Okay, so now should be able to do this. My internet is still stupid, so I'm gonna do some shit, Keck. Alright, right, yeah. Thankfully, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but y'all know what I'm thinking. I thought they had a thing where if you drag a belt across platform, it will auto-place the undergrounds. It did, it does, but like, I don't trust it, so... It's hard to unlearn as a vet. Yeah. Now, belts... Actually, hold on. Let me flip the direction here. So, like, these come down. And then I do underground belts. Numero uno. Okay. And then what that means is that we can now take these two. And now we got our boy green sides. The factory must grow, just like mice. Incredible lust for knowledge. Okay. Where's the red? Red's there. Wait, why is red not making... Fuck. It's copper. Fuck. Well... How did you guys not catch this? How did you guys not catch this? Huh? Factorio vets? How'd you not catch this? This was clearly needing copper. Why'd you let me put iron here? Is this what you think is fun? Because I'm not having a great time right now. Because now I have to rethink this entire fucking thing. Fuck! It's okay. You know, it is what it is. I was told to let you cook. Oh, for fuck's sake. So you guys knew, and you're like, you know what? How long is it going to take for this moron to figure it out? Oh, yeah. That's okay. Good news, though, is despite that being the case, cheating with that, and then I take my copper. Where is my copper? Copper is here. I dig. Splitter underground. I am Russian for some reason. Yeah, that works pretty well. Fuck. Okay. Okay, and then what I do is like that. Okay, it's fixed. You sound like it's a you problem. It is a me problem. It was fine. Just pasta some copper up there. That's what I'm doing. You sounded more Indian than Russian. Ha. Pathetic. But the good news is we're having fun. That's the only thing that freaking matters. Everything else, man, who cares? There we go. Okay. Now then. Red is there. Green is there. Starting to get a little bit too spaghetti over here. As long as we're pointing out mistakes. So now we need to figure out blue science, but we're not going to do that. We're going to... Wait. Oh, fuck. I need engines. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. Wait, but I need steel, so I need... Guys, this is so... I have been using my brain all day, and then coming home and then using my brain even more all day. Boy, it really puts things in perspective. The Top Gear output absorber is facing... Oh, shit. I was about to take a drinky poo, too. Oh, you're right. You're so right. Oh, my God. You're so smart. And you saw that without even knowing... Oh, you can see... Oh! 2 leg is where it gets it from. 1 leg is where it puts it. That's how you did it. Smart. Lukewarm tea. Yeah. Not that great. Woo. Good news. You don't need copper for... I mean, there's not, like, a lot of copper intermediaries. Everything's fucking iron. Anyway, so now we need to set up, like, furnaces for steel. You need to add sound alerts to your stream so we can yell at you. Raz, almost like it's a triangle pointing. Oh. Yes, right? Raz, get to the kappa. I haven't heard that fucking thing in such a long time. Doesn't it suck that there are old memes that, like, were so funny and so good that now just, like, randomly we don't say anymore, but they're still funny as hell? Why want to grab the... Oh, because it's maxed out. I was like, wait, why is it not grabbing the gear wheel? And I was like, oh, because if it does, it starts making it, but it's maxed out. Anyway, yeah, so we need to make iron. So I think what we can do here is... Baba Booey. Start as iron heavy. After the middle, it becomes copper heavy. Damn. It's gonna be difficult either way. Let's see how we're doing on pollution. Okay, we're fine for now. There's a nest there? What the fuck? Okay, we actually, like, we need to deal with that now. I bet you 10 to 1 that was like something they just set up. So let's go and handle that, shall we? Is that automatic? Yeah. Baba Booey. Ran out of ammo on my fucking... Yeah, okay, that was just a horrible play on my part. I'm using the wrong gun. Ican has iron gears. I never thought the Ican has cheeseburger thing was funny. I thought it was just like, you know, like what the emo girls would do to like seem cute. That's just me though. Where the rip car? It's okay, we got another one. Look at my car is amazing. By the way, my bots were keeping them alive. Like it was out healing the DPS that was being pulled out. The Penguin of Doom holds up sport. Oh my god. That's a big worm. What is the Evo at? Oh, great. 53. Fuck. Oh my god, the worms do so much damage. Holy shit. I got a big bag of crabs here. I don't know why I'm singing it like that. Well, this seems to work. This fucks up their aiming, apparently. Why does this work? Nice. No, I know. What is it, right? This is the third time you've hit me with ... What's going on? Or is that just you saying, hey, my internet is awful? Okay, so that's dealt with. Okay, so I don't think I'll be able to... We don't talk about that. We're not going to be able to set up everything 100%. That was my hope, to get everything back to it. Their AI is only set to aim at a straight line. Yeah, that's what I figured. So I was like, maybe circles will break their AI, and it's like, oh, it looks like it does. But we got red and green. And then for blue, we need furnaces, which I just need to find the place for them. So I think what I'll do is I'll do this. I will take out my Pokepool. And... yeah, I can... put it like here. Their AI. Oh, sorry. Yeah. But yeah, so just for anyone here wondering, tomorrow is going to be a just chatting stream. Just going to be an hour long. Gonna take down my current table, replace it with my new one. It'll be a standing desk too, so I'll be able to put my treadmill under it. By the way, cardio is overpowered. Just letting you know. It's never been nerfed, and it is as incredibly meta as you think. And yeah, so I'll get that set up, and then hopefully by the time, so tomorrow I'll have stream, and then I'll set up my table, and then we should be good to go. And then it'll be, essentially, it'll be indistinguishable from stream's perspective, unfortunately, but yeah. The good, acid indigestion, my beloved. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Every single time I stream, it's like, I want to hiccup, I want to burp, and it's like, why? You never want to do this any other time, but now when I'm streaming, it's like, okay, go ahead. I don't get it. But, yeah, so I will, though, however, be posting a picture of my kitty wearing the Man I Love Fauna hat sometime soon. Because I have 3 of them total. 1 for me to wear, and obviously 1 for my cat shark to model in, and then 2 more as backup. 1 to never leave the plastic, and then 1 to be the backup for the one that I wear. I'm a dedicated fan, okay? Remember to support your Oshi however you can, but support reasonably. And what we'll do here is we'll take a less splitter. Raspberry merch one. Honestly, like, okay, I'll be honest with you. If I ever get to that point, the merch that I will sell, it won't just be like, oh, here, buy a hoodie. No, it will be something that, like, I'm not going to spoil it, obviously, but, like, it's going to be something you're going to be like, oh, wow. This is actually really nice. You're my Oshi. Aw, thank you, Furry. That unironically, like, means a lot to me, so... Because I'm trying to do my best, right? Even when I don't have it, I'm trying to give it my all. Man, I love famine, JK. But yeah, like, my view on merch is like, okay, you want something that looks cool, right? Like, for example, let's take the fauna hat. It's a hat. When you go fishing, you need a hat. Otherwise, you get burnt on your head and it hurts. Okay. Even if you're not bald, by the way, you can still get, what is it called? I learned the hard way, by the way. Even if you have, like, a full head of hair, you can get sunburn on your scalp, which, by the way, really hurts. But, like, for example, it's a hat, and it says, man, I love fauna, and, like, if anyone asks you, like, hey, you know, what is that? Like, what does that mean? It's like, oh, I just love nature, man. It's got a double meaning. So you can hide whether you want people to know you like VTubers, or if they do like VTubers and you're cool with sharing, it's like, yeah, I love this fauna merch. Like, that's some powerful stuff. That's why I have a shit ton of hair and thin hair at that. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. You know, like, I've tried having long hair. The longest I could get was, like, to my shoulder, and I just couldn't handle the weight. I just didn't like it. And, like, that's not, like, dissing anyone, right? Like, if you want to wear it, cool. But, like, I can't. You know what? I'm going to have this go all directly down to steel. I love the hat design, but I don't wear hats. I did buy the new emo shirt, though. Oh, the Moomin one. Mume's one. God, I love Mume. Mume makes me feel like I just need to protect her. That's it. Just like, and not even like in a cringe, like, oh, like, you know, I'm in love with her. Just like, please don't stub your toe. Please don't hurt yourself. You know, like, oh my God. Like, just like, you precious little creature. You know, the wind will come and like sweep her away. Longest I have ever had it was until my butt, but then the military happened and now I'm regrowing it. Oh, it'll come back longer and stronger, 100%. Speaking of long hair, mine already reached beyond the shoulders. Oh my God. Yeah, I couldn't even handle the shoulders. Just, it's too much. Yeah, Fauna's hat. Yeah, it's kind of like the reason why, like, I don't really buy a lot of merch is merely because of the fact that, like, I don't really have the it's really hard to explain stuff, and all the people that I'm around, like, outside of like stream and shit, outside of like me being online, like, they're like 100% normies, and that's not a bad thing, by the way. It's cool to be a normie, you know. It's whatever. It's just that, like, from my perspective, it's like you know, it's really hard to explain something to someone who only cares about baseball. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, okay, you only care about baseball. Cool. Can't be me. I'm going for a Viking look, want to braid my hair and my beard. Dude, fuck yeah. Just, that's baller. Fucking trees. You know, I was bitching earlier about, like, you know, like killing so many trees, and here I am just like devastating an entire forest. Because it's just minorly in my way. I could clearly go around it, but I just don't. For real though, on 30 plus, I can't go around wearing anime shit, but I buy some stuff to just keep around the house and support the streamer. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I don't like, I very much embody the gray man mentality. I don't want to stick out. But if I'm going fishing or something, or if I'm going out, like, by myself outdoors, like, I'll wear Fauna's hat for sure. No one's gonna see me. And I get to use the merchandise I purchased, so. Why not? Well, the main reason why, like, people can't wear, like, anime shit outside is normally because, like, there's dress codes for works and stuff. And not only that, but, like, there's something to be said about, like, not causing, like, rumors. Yeah, workout and camping. Yeah, perfect. Because, like, because, like, it's not even like, oh, like, I'm not wearing it because I'm ashamed of it. It's far from that. It's more so like, I don't want to deal with getting a new nickname, you know what I mean? I don't want to deal with X, Y, and Z. Now, some people, like, they don't give a fuck. And I'll be honest with you, I respect that. But it ain't me. It ain't me. Yeah, it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no big balls having son. Yeah, job. And also, let's not pretend we don't live in a society where there aren't consequences for appearances. Yeah, that's basically my entire blurb. It's like, yeah, you could, but, like, you really gotta not give a fuck. And like I said, there are people who genuinely do not give a single fuck, and I would be that guy too if I wouldn't. If I could not suffer the consequences, I would not care either. But there are actual consequences, and also dress code. So, yeah. Like, when you're younger and you're, like, in college or high school, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a single fuck. It doesn't matter. I have been in, like, very professional seminars and crap. People are wearing sweatpants. No one gives a shit. But, like, in the workplace, you know, they pay you so they get to decide how you dress, you know? I'm surrounded by mature people. Am I the only child? I'm actually the only child as well. Fun Razlor. It does suck being the only child. You're not a child. Okay. I now know what you mean, but, like, yeah, no, you're not a child. It's just that, like, the only thing you lack is experience. That's it. And literally, it doesn't matter how old you are. It really doesn't. Obviously, if you're not as old as other people, you have less time to, you know, exploit stuff. But let's be real here. It does not matter. Yes, you are a young one. I mean, I'm also very young here, too, so. Actually careful, though. Twitch can ban you for... That is true. Well, I mean, it's very clear he means it just, like, in comparison to maturity. But, yeah, he is right. Like, you shouldn't, like, even insinuate that you're, like, anywhere near 18. You always want to appear 18 plus. I mean, that's been the case before, you know, the internet cared about how minors spent their time online. So... Because let's be real. I mean, I think a few of us remember what it was like when the internet was new. Clear to us, but yeah, exactly. Well, if you ever have problems, let me know. I'll be your witness. No. Come back. I am indeed 18 plus. There you go. We're good to go. See? Yeah, sadly, Twitch doesn't like jokes, even if they're very good. C'est la vie. Okay, so now we have steel, which means that now we can make... What the fuck? Oh. Okay, so we've got... red, green, blue. So blue science is... engines, which are required by steel and... Oh, God, it just never fucking ends. It's just more shit. And then the longer you spend on it, the more things come in, so it just gets even more frustrating. Take this from Grandpa. When in the office, sweatpants are normal, but once the boss or potential clients come around, people need to look normal. Yeah. Actually, that's 100% true. I mean, the other thing is that, like, okay, here's a secret for you. Whether you're working blue collar, white collar, or anything in between or outlier, if you're in dress pants and stuff, for the most part, find the comfiest, most stretchy, most relaxing pair of pants that you can. And same with the shirt and undershirt. Like, okay, like let's say you have to wear suits, right? Find the most comfy freaking clothing you can. You will never regret it. The day that I switched from like normal crappy stuff to like very comfortable, moderately expensive stuff, I've never looked back. I spent like a good amount of money on it because like obviously, you know, good shit is expensive, but once you do and you take care of it, you never have to worry about it ever. But yeah, generally speaking, like the vast majority of jobs, as long as there isn't any actual people that are, if they aren't buying what you're selling, who cares how you look? You know, that's kind of the rule, I guess you could say. Reminding me, I gotta drop crap off at the dry cleaner. Yeah, dude, fuck dry cleaners. Nothing against them, it's just like, I can't afford it, and I don't want to afford it, even when I have the money. So I just do it myself. You can't get it exactly the same way they do it, obviously, but it's like, I save so much money. Also, don't skimp on shoes. Yeah, if you're gonna spend any amount of money on clothing, the most important thing is your shoes. You may be like, oh, $300 for a really nice pair of brown shoes. Guess what? If they're really good shoes, you'll have them. You will die before they start having problems. You know, like, that's how serious it is. My internet is so bad, I had to refresh the stream just to see those messages. Oh my God. We're dropping hard wisdom on you, and you're like, no, you know, internet sama. But yeah, no, the rule is shoes first, everything else second. The VOD is there, Raz. Yeah, true. Yeah, you got to remember that you're buying things as an adult you're trying to buy for life. Yeah, I would rather drop like $1,000 now and have that for the rest of my life than spend $200 now, save the $800, and then have to buy that again like a few years later down the line. Like my car, you know, I'm probably going to have that thing until I die, so he's young, he doesn't want to learn. Yeah, I have internet problem, guys. It's like, But yeah, I also want to avoid being too preachy. Because I love giving advice to people that want it, but like, it's really hard to find the balance between being helpful and then being overbearing. Yes, right? But I'm also really young. So I'm 18 plus, but I'm very young. Pennywise, pound foolish. Yep. So steel. Okay, so now we just need to make... I almost said pot. Yeah, let's make some pot. I meant to say pipes. Old men love to yap about life. turning into our parents. I'm not your parent. I'm not turning into anything. I'm not at all. Worry's the one that's been doing all that. I haven't been doing that at all. Don't look at me. I just turned like 21 the other day, okay? I'm so young. Here we see Raz giving bad advice. Yeah, because I'm so young. I'm so young. Another pro tip, remember that you don't have to belt everything. Sometimes you can directly feed machine to machine. Oh, you fucking right. You are right. Old men love to give advice to younger people just like our parents, and most likely the younger ones are going to ignore it. That's the trick of the trade, though. You know, that's what makes life interesting. Because if the young people listen to the old people all the time on their advice, the world would be a way better place, and that obviously can't happen. But see, I'm a youngin', okay, but I'm an old soul at heart, so I obviously listen, okay? I'm a young spring buck, okay? Fresh out the forest, because I don't want to say the other way. But yeah, I do love, though, that, like, I'm not forced or, like, pigeonholed into being only one type of content creator. I can, like, flop around between being the asinine moron that everyone expects to, like, just, like, having a good heart-to-heart, you know, fun time, you know? Sometimes it's overbearing, sometimes it's too much. I know, I get it. But, like, at the same time, it's like, you know, it's nice that we can actually do that. And, you know, actually, like, just hang out and shoot the shit. Because that's one of the best parts about being a streamer, you know? You get to talk about really whatever you want to. If we're being, you know, really honest about the situation. And the only thing that's holding you back is, like, you know, go/no-go topics, right? And, like, okay, like, how long do you want to talk about this or that? But ultimately, like, you know, as long as everyone's having a good time, it doesn't matter what the content is. Well, I mean, if you need me to hear about it, you can always DM me, but, like, I can let you know. Like, DM me on Twitter. My DMs are always open. Like, obviously, you don't, like, fully trauma dump, but, like, if it's something, like, on the borderline of, like, you're not sure, just send me a DM on Twitter, and I'll A-okay it or not. Don't stop on my behalf, but maybe our Raspberry doesn't like it. Oh, no, I'm fine. Well, if you think, okay, here, let me help you guys out with this, okay? This is from a streamer perspective. If you have to think about, like, whether or not it's one thing or another, it is always good to not say it. But in my case, if, like, you're like, well, I'm not really sure, you can send me a DM on Twitter. I'll let you know. Like, you literally, okay, if you knew everything about my personal life and work life, etc., I don't have feelings. You would literally have to do something so unimaginably egregious and so unimaginably unethical and cruel in order to hurt my feelings. Like, you don't need to worry about that. But I only, like, keep it kind of tight-knit and kind of close kept because I want it to be as open and inviting as possible. But like you were saying, if you're not sure, send me a DM. Let's talk about TikToks on Instagram. Is that still used? I hope it is, else I'm going to feel old. Well, speaking of, I uploaded a short onto my YouTube channel of me just laughing at a guy banging his... just banging his knee with a, like... He's one of those yoga dudes who, like, does, like, Reiki or whatever. And, like, he banged his funny bone on his knee with it. And it is just 40-something seconds of me laughing at it. And it's a short on my YouTube channel. It's right there. So if you're curious, there it is. But, I was sitting here and I was like, I don't really got a lot of time throughout the week to make long videos. Maybe video essays on, like, the weekend. But, like, if I want to get something out there, I'll have to do shorts and stuff. And to be honest with you, I really do enjoy making shorts. The only thing that was hard was figuring out how to actually, like, format them in DaVinci Resolve. But once you get it figured out in DaVinci Resolve, like, all you got to do is, like, trim it and do, like, a filter here and there. And it takes, like, maybe 10 minutes max. But yeah, the only short on my channel right now, my original, like, my Rastavi account, my channel there is, just me laughing at a guy banging his knee.
with a tuning fork or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it because I uploaded it and I was like, you know what? This is a test to see if I got it right. Sorry, did I say Da Vinci? Yeah, of course. Da Vinci? You don't know Da Vinci? Da Vinci? Oh, that vid, Lamau. Yeah, I have it bookmarked on my Twitter, but oh my god, it is so good. How do I make? Wait, how do I make a fucking? How do I make a fucking pop a pipe? Oh my god, not Da Vinci? We're not Da Vinci, we're Da Happy! I love those guys so much, because they don't take themselves seriously. They're just like, yeah, we're Da Vinci. Like, ah. Oh. Okay, so it's just iron. Cool. So, yeah, that's fine. That's no big deal. I'm missing something here. Just look up Da Vinci, okay. And then when you see 2 Q-tips, you'll know. Like 2 Q-tips? What the fuck does he mean by that? Ignorance is bliss. I mean, they're actually funny. I mean, I'm 100% a Zoomer. Is that me trying to hold on to any youth I have? Maybe. But I genuinely find it hilarious. But no, I edit all my videos and shit with DaVinci Resolve, but I call it Da Vinci because it's funny. So. That's the reasoning there. I trust the other oldish men in this. Well, don't trust me, I'm a youngin'. Maybe if I say it loud enough, people will start believing me. Shut up, you 20-something with your keeping my... See? See? DiCaprio Resolve. Oh my god. And I imagine we're going to need steel for more stuff, so I will do that. What else did I need for it? Crap, I don't remember. Steel, gear, pipe. Steel, pipe, gear. Here. 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 Spaghetti! I have no writing quote for the day, Raz. Oh, that's okay, Rye. Because I just woke up and I don't know what I'm doing today. That's good. It's always nice to be able to wake up and not know what the hell you're doing. It's always fun. Fucking tree. I can't see what I'm doing. Control Z, my beloved. This is some delicious pasta. Excellent. Nogzy or someone else? Oh, sorry, I missed your thing. If you know the bald dude streamer, Northern Lion, that Fauna also watches, but he was obsessed with it for like a week and I wanted to die. What, Da Vinci? Or DiCaprio Resolve? I keep fucking missing chat, my bad. Won't take long. What, Northern Lion? Nagzy. Oh, I said it very specifically like that because if you say it quickly, it sounds like something else. I don't know, it was typed in chat. I mean, I know Northern Lion, right? But, like, I don't know who this Nag guy is. Nags. Why is it a Z then? I don't know. Although now we have a, I bet a lot of people who don't like him call him, you know, they replace the G with another Z. But yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest, I don't like watching Northern Lion. He's very, like, if you need someone that you only listen to 5% of the time, like, that's him. But, like, I don't get Northern Lion, and that's okay. Is a streamer connected to a lot of streamers like Hurricane, Toaster, Tea Kettle, Tungsten Rat? Yeah. Nags is pronounced like Nags. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, because the last thing, yeah. Nags is a smallish streamer that does a lot of VTuber reacts and VTuber related. Oh, wait, is he the fucking guy that shows up in my shorts all the time? And I'm like, why are you acting like you're an outsider? You've been doing, like, you have like 90 episodes of VTuber react. You're in the community. Speaking of me not knowing what to do, I don't have classes within the week. So, hey, hell yeah, get some rest, relax, have fun, do something cool. For sure that's him. Yeah, like, I don't know. He kind of seems like, at face value, because I haven't investigated him legitimately, like, he seems like he's just trying to capitalize on, like, oh, I don't know what VTubers are, get me into it. And it's like, what? 1K viewers on Amage? On Amage. 1K viewers on average? Yeah, small. That's insane. I'm missing chat with, like, fucking 4 people in it. I can't imagine being that bad. Like, I remember the first time Fauna read one of my comments in her chat, and it freaked me the fuck out. Because, like, I'm normally lurking, and I was like, I wrote something worthy enough for you not only to read it, but read it out loud. Like, what the fuck? And she laughed at it. I'm like, I genuinely, like, had a heart attack. I was like, what the fuck? Because before Fauna, I was literally a, what do you call it? A chronic lurker. I never typed in anyone's chat. Now, I kind of chat, but, like, I only try to type stuff that's funny. If I don't add to the conversation or if I'm neutral, I don't, you know, I just shut the fuck up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen him all the time. Yeah, I've seen Nags all the time on YouTube, and I hate watching his shorts because it feels like once you watch one of his videos, the jig is up, and it's like, ugh. Raz, what do you mean I have nothing to do? Well, if you don't have classes, I mean, unless you've got work to do, you can do whatever you want. That's not in your vocab. Yeah, I hear that people from your part of the world are really hardworking people, and I wish I could say the same. I'm very lazy, and if I had just an ounce of, like, that work ethic, I'm assuming that's one of the reason why you say that. Like, I would be so much further along in life. And it's not because, like, I'm lazy, it's just that, like, I only work as hard as I need to, and I don't like working harder than I'm being paid, if you catch my drift. What do you mean by you people shorts? Well, I don't want to dox where he lives. I'm just saying, like, because, like, even if someone tells me, like, they're from a particular part of the world, I don't want to say, like, literally in public on stream, like, hey, this is where X person lives. So I know, I recognize how, like, yeah, without the sarcasm, like, that would be a legitimate, like, thing, like, what the fuck, but, you know, it's just, like, I haven't asked him, like, hey, like, are you fine with me telling, like, hey, Rye, you're from this part of the world? It's more a sense of work hard, work smart, not hard. Yeah, same, yeah, that's exactly how I see it, but, like, what I meant by that is that, like, every person that I've met from your neck of the woods, fuck. That's not good. From your neck of the woods, I have, like, been, like Kyla Kosovalkia, I think is how you say her last name. Like, Kyla? Like, she was the first person where I was like, holy crap, go to sleep, Kyla. Holy fuck, you don't need to work this hard. This is my favorite Nags short. Oh my god, dude. If this is a short, I think it is. Yes, it is. If you click on it, it's a video of him trying to it's a piece of paper where you do katakana and hiragana, Japanese writing, and you're supposed to copy the strokes with the 1 and the 2 and the 3. And this fucking guy is like, I'm gonna do math, and it's like, bro, I don't even know what you're doing, and I picked it up. Like, jeez. And then I'm like, wait a second, isn't this what it's like to watch me? I can't click on it because it ruins my YouTube recommendation. Well, he's already in my short, so I don't care. I love Haruka coming in halfway, though. Oh, I clicked off it. I'm like, I've seen this before. My heart hurts just seeing this. Oh, my God. Oh, did you see Deerskin, formerly known as Pomu Rainpuff, and Kikihime do a duet like dance thing? Worlds colliding. If you haven't seen it, I mean, it's a little bit of an immersion break if you don't know who Takanashi Kiara is and Pomu Rainpuff, like the people behind those two people. He's a nice dude, but yeah, he works the algorithm crazy hard. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Oh no, this hurts. But yeah, if you don't know, I mean, close your ears if you don't want to know this. Deerskin is the person that portrayed Pomu Rainpuff, and Kikihime is the person that portrays Takanashi Kiara. Kikihime, Kikiriki, you know, it pains me, yet it's so funny. Yeah, it's good. It's good content. I'll be real. It's good content. You're trying to write kanji, you fuck. With their dirt face. Was it Hime that came back with like the massive tits out? She was just like, "Hey guys, I'm back," and like her like shirt is out. Was that Hime? God, I'm trying to do react content at the moment. Okay, now I have freaking nags in my ear as I'm trying to protect my land. Fuck you, I win. Where is... Jesus Christ, Haruka. Hime always had her tits out? Okay. It was Hime, absolutely shameless. Well, okay, here's the thing, right? Like, I don't... Like, if people are like, oh my god, you talked about the girl that had her tits out, I'm like, bro, she literally streamed her boobs out. The entire stream. Just put some turrets down, forehead. Shut up. Sorry, I don't have enough copper to make turrets. How dare you assume my wealth, Factoria. I'm gonna leave this combo now. Oh no, it's over, don't worry. I was just saying, like, was that Hime? Because I think it was, because I just saw on my Twitter, like, something, like, massive blah blah blah, and I'm like, yep, that's a VTuber community right there. I can't wait until I can find my booba. You feel too young for this, Rye? No, I think it's more so just not his cup of tea. Where the... Turret. It's playing I Spy, but I'm an idiot. Did I not make it? I don't know. There it is. Noise. There you go. Hajime Hime only stream every 6 months and then shows up on some song. She pretty much just doesn't give a shit since she only streams like 5 times a year. It's almost based in a way. Well, I mean, if you can stream 5 times a year and make a full-time gig, I mean, like, there you go. And 95% of these shoujo fans remember her then. Based, honestly. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, now we have engines set up. So now it's just green chips, so expanding that, taking a leaching from that then feeding over plastic and sulfur, and then we have red chips, and then we can feed that into this, which is going to be engines, sulfur, and red chips. So, okay, so... Alright. We have done an incredible amount today. I don't know if you know who her roommate is, but her roommate content shit ain't much different. She's married to Garnt. We already discussed this, yeah. Oh my god, they were roommates. I miss Fine. Speaking of, I'm gonna miss Factorio for the next few days. Well, I wouldn't say next few days because I don't want to kill like the conversation, or not conversation, but like my momentum here. But tomorrow, like I said, I gotta spend some time with setting up my new table and getting all that set up. And the good news is, despite that being the case, we will be very good with a lot of stuff. The amount of times I saw that, it hurt me. I loved and missed Fine. Grant, sarcasm. Nah, man. I say Garnt because that's actually how his... Like, have you seen his origin? The factory must grow. Hey, Raz, do the thing. What thing? I don't have a thing. Do I? What's my thing? Want me to do a Bankai with my Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi? Call me Byakuya. The advertise the bot thing? What? You also gotta forgive me. My brain ain't working. Okay, because when I read that sentence, I'm just thinking the one that I do. Oh, yeah. Like the, yeah. So, if you're watching the VOD and you actually went all the way through and you're here and you didn't follow, first of all, ouch. And I know it's not masturbatory, but if you follow me, you can not only name my train stations, but for every follow, I will meow or bark, your choice. This will change over time, but for now we're good. Pretend you're not a bot. Well, okay. Rai, pick a number from 1 through 3. Which one? Because you've got 3 of them. Which one do you want me to read out? When you unfollow and follow, he will bark and meow. Well, until further notice, that's true, but you know that's subject to change. Actually, no, hold on. 1 through 4, right? There's 4 that you put. Which one do you want me to read out? 3. All right. Hey, you. I seem to be lost around the bay. Maybe I can get to shore if you drop a follow. Winky face. Oh, wait, shit. That's not a winky face. That's a smiley face. Well, whatever. Also, I have been spending a good amount of time on, like, thinking about lore and shit. And I have a lot of good things cooked up. I just have to find out ways to implement them. But right now, my priority is getting 1 exclamation point funner. And also, like, thinking about, like, shore pearls and shore shells and so on for, like, channel points and stuff and stream element points. But, you know, exclamation point funner, exclamation point choke, exclamation point smack, head pat, etc., etc. It's just going to take me a lot of time to set it up outside of the easy way because it seems like it's going to take a while for us to hit affiliate. But when we do, there's an optimization. So you're selling seashells by the seashore. I am not that bad. I may have a lisp because of my Invisalign, but I guarantee you. By the way, I guess it's like a medical update. In 3 months, I should be done with it. So I'll either need like I know you didn't do it, but you know, hey, I've been training, okay? I'm on my training arc. But once I get them out, hopefully I won't need to get any more like adjustments or anything, and then I'll just have to learn how to talk without Invisalign in again. So wait till Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers, a peck of pickle peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickle peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick? Hey, there we go. Susie sells seashells. Oh, fuck. Susie sells seashells by the seashore. There we go. We're good. Oh, actually, hold on. Is it on my Twitch page? It should be. Worry decided to unfollow and refollow me. And when he did, I was like, you know what? I didn't say that you couldn't do that. So I'll just, you know what? I'll just deal with it. And he did a clip and he labeled it dog/cat boy. There are 5 views. How are there 5 views already? And it's me barking and meowing.
God, my featured clips suck. Me meowing and barking, then me going ligma sugma dogma, and then me being drunk driving off the road in Euro truck. I'm sorry. This is my content. This is the extent of my ability. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Wait, is it could or would? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Yeah. Yeah, West Happy. Woo. Now, that was like 30% of my power, okay? just give me $5 and I'll read the ooh magic full power, under the assumption that the woodchuck could indeed chuck the wood. Well, they're woodchucks, right? If they can't chuck wood, then that's defeating of their name, and they don't deserve their name. Bum, 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 bum. A lot. Yeah, it's like someone was actually like asking like legitimately like, okay, how much wood could an actual woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Raz gatekeeping woodchucks canceled. Honestly, I don't think I'll gatekeep anything, to be honest with you. If they can't, they wouldn't be chuck. Yeah, because now we're just fighting about semantics at this point. It's like, hey, you know, we've got this weird obscure thing. Like, do woodchucks even exist, or are they just nicknames for beavers? Because if we define woodchucks as beavers as like the same thing, then obviously we can say yes. And technically the answer is infinitely. Chuck the woodchuck? Yeah. If the question is how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck is a beaver? I see it now. You guys take great... See, here's the thing, right? Normally it's annoying when, like, someone doesn't get the joke. But for some reason, you guys are like, you know what? We're going to do this more. And not only that, but it seems like you guys take great pleasure in me missing the joke and then pointing out that I missed it. And then my reaction to me going like, oh, God, I had the brain of a lemon. Wait, hey, are we back? Are we back? Are we back already? Are we back? Oh, are we back? Let's go. Anyway, hey, welcome back. If you're in the VOD and you're like, holy shit, did he disconnect right before he was finished doing his closeout? Yeah, I did. Welcome. This is my by the way, I talked to Comcast today because I was trying to figure out like, hey, can I improve this? And they're like, hey, because I normally what I do is I call them and then I ask like, hey, what are your plans? What are your options? And I call like as a like potential client, not as an actual like customer. And I'm like, hey, what are your prices for these? Blah blah blah. And then what I'll do is I'll go to their competitor and get their pricing, and then I'll call them back and say like, hey, I'll cancel my plan unless you can match this, and they normally do. So. Yeah, anyway, so like I called them today. I'm going to wait a few days and then I'm going to call them again and hopefully we'll be able to get it. But until then, have a good night. Take care. Have a good one. And I'll see you guys on the next one. And remember to drop a follow, please. And also, yeah, have a good breakfast, Rye. Anywho, enjoy the ending stream music. Also, let's hope it doesn't crash or disconnect while I'm doing it. So peace out. Take care.